we have. I'm a teacher. I'll use my teacher voice. Okay, so one of the items we have on the menu today is a salad. And this is a whole food plant-based salad, which means it's not just iceberg lettuce. Okay, so. Use the mic. I think so, yeah. Oh, okay, I have to get closer. I have to kiss the mic. Okay, so it's a whole food plant-based salad, which means it has lots of things in it. So it's really suggested, and I think the one thing that all of the plant-based medical people agree on is to have a salad every day, or have your raw vegetables, or you can have cooked vegetables in your salad too, but a big salad. So when I was growing up, a salad was iceberg lettuce with maybe a tomato and maybe a cucumber. So hopefully you'll find lots of goodies, nothing all that unusual in this salad. But being whole food plant-based, one of the questions that we get very often, since we do not use oil in any of our cooking, and Sherry's going to talk more about that, but is what do you put on a salad? Because we're really used to that oil and vinegar type dressing. So we have two types of salad dressings today. One of them is already made. It's a strawberry vinaigrette. So, and the ingredients will have the recipe up here so you can take a look at that. And then the other one is this maple mustard bean-like salad dressing. So basically we're going to put all these ingredients into the processor. If you make it at home, you can use a blender, you can use a NutriBullet, you can use whatever you have to kind of blend it up. So I will do that. And you can just rattle off the ingredients here too as I do it. So we have lemon juice. We're tripling the recipe, so okay. Fresh squeeze with the zest. Thank you, Anita. We're going to do, these are Great Northern beans. You can use green beans or probably any kind of beans that you want to use. So that. Then I have we have tahini. So if any of you aren't familiar with tahini, it's ground sesame seeds.
And if you're watching your fat intake, you can make this dressing without the tahini. I don't use it myself.
Okay, so we've got lots of fat in it. Okay. So it's considered, if you, like Sherry was saying, if you're watching your heart healthy, more lower fat diet, it does have, but it's the good fats. It's the sesame seeds. So, and seeds are part of a whole food plant-based diet for the most part. Okay, what's next?
Use the microphone.
Oh, sorry, I'm just mumbling to myself here. Okay, we've got mustard.
Oh, come on.
I am not going to become a YouTube cook. That is for sure. Nope, mustard.
Jerry, maybe you could say the ingredients.
Okay,
sorry.
Mustard went into it. How much mustard? We have all of them.
You know what? I would suggest that you take a picture of the recipe, or because I'm tripling it here, but it's all up here. So it's a couple tablespoons of Dijon mustard. And what is it next? I forgot. Going in order.
Mustard up there.
Okay, so we have, this is a Bragg's amino acids, which is very similar to a tamari or a soy sauce. So if you're gluten-free, this is an option. It has a little bit less sodium than your high sodium soy sauces, or if you don't eat soy for whatever reason, you can use this. And you can find it at the grocery store, Woodlands and other places. Maple syrup. Maple syrup. Everybody knows what maple syrup is. What else we have? Nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast. Anybody familiar with that? It looks like this. If you want to see it, look. I need the microphone. Little yellow flakes of yeast that are processed in a way that they give a very cheesy, creamy consistency to lots of different dishes, or we just use it to sprinkle on everything. It's also high in all kinds of
B12.
B12. Thank you, our nurse over there. Okay.
I put it on top of pasta with the marinara sauce instead of Parmesan cheese. It's delicious.
And water. I'm going to just...
And water.
And water. We'll see how much we need anymore. That's it.
Now blending.
This might be the hardest thing of all. Oh, it's not plugged in. Okay, that is the hardest thing about the cord.
We did that intentionally so no one would trip up.
Okay, it's not locked. It's not locked. Is it? Well, the light's on, so we're going to do this. All right, where's Anita? She did this for me yesterday.
Doesn't look like it's right on the right side. It doesn't look like.
It looks like it goes straight up. Oh, maybe that's not.
Feels like there's an earthquake up here.
Here we go.
How long do you have to run this for?
Till it's done.
So it's moving. And that's it. This is my favorite dressing.
And if you don't have these ingredients, seriously, take some hummus, which you can buy oil-free hummus of the Oasis brand, or make hummus yourself and add a little vinegar, and you got it. So it doesn't have to be complicated. Okay. I think we're done. I'm just going to check.
And now in about 2 minutes, we will be ready to serve. But what I would like to do is to start backwards, which is for me, usually the back row is always last. So the back row will come up first, not yet, but in a minute I'll let you know. We are, but starting with the back table will come up first. And then after the back table, we'll go from this table to this table to this table, and then here we'll do a little S.